Well, this is awkward.
A beautiful piece.
I was prepared to make a video about how my Atlas farming strat was going and how I managed to get my Katarina flask on Vale, but it appears the game has thrown me a curveball. While looting the Katarina safe house, Aegis Aurora dropped out of a unique armor reward chest. This opens up a very powerful defensive option for my Inquisitor, but will require some significant changes in gear to accommodate. The shield is often used with investment into max resistance, melting of the flesh, and purity of ice to give you about 90% max all resistances. You can also invest into capping or getting as close to block cap to take advantage of Aegis Aurora's absurd energy shield recovery. I'm not sure I'm going to have the time to put all of this together, but I decided to just try the shield by itself and see what happens, since it gives me a higher effective life pool than Rise of the Phoenix. It seems nice, and I'm currently trying to craft some new gear pieces with more resistances for that future option. So, about that Katarina flask, I managed to get the 3% life regeneration craft, so I'm done with Betrayal. I've removed the intelligence gathering cluster, and I'm now fully unspec'd out of it on the tree. One thing I forgot to mention in the last video is that I'm investing in shrines a bit, trying to get a little more consistent pack size on my maps. I found a second exalted orb, so I started to make some attempts at crafting a weapon, which didn't go well. However, at the end of a play session, I grabbed a scepter, I put 3 fossils in a resonator, and out came this thing. So just to see if I got lucky, I used 2 4-socket resonators filled with fire, lightning, fizz, and chaos fossils, and tried twice on a different weapon, and I got junk. So the scepter is something like a 17% damage increase over my old one, which was just +1 all skill gems and crafted fire dot multi. I'll take that with a smile. I made a few weapons in Path of Building to see how good it is, and if I used Pox's method of deterministically crafting a scepter, your average result is going to be a slight decrease in damage. You'd have to get pretty much a perfect 60% fire damage / chance to ignite craft on the multi-mod to get just a 0.8 to 1% DPS increase. Now, you can use the AUG, Regal, and multi-mod method to get an upgrade, but you have to be much more picky. So these are a few options that can provide damage increases, but are significantly harder to make. So there's probably some really sick combinations that you can make with recombinators, but I'm still doing my homework regarding those things. So for now, I'm proceeding as if I've crafted my final weapon, but I'll keep stockpiling fire gems in case I get very lucky with some augment plus regal combinations. I'm now comfortable taking weapons off my filter, so that's a nice little bonus. I finished my set of 7 Emperor of Purity cards and have 6 linked my Righteous Fire. Here's my body armor. I used Essences of Greed until I hit something decent. These resistances will come in handy if I decide to drop Purity of Elements and or use Melding of the Flesh. Also, my first 2020 Righteous Fire gem corrupted to 21, which is pretty sweet. I've begun leveling a few Fire Trap gems, and I hope to be as fortunate when they level up too. So now I've got my sights set on the next phase, an Elder Helmet and the Eater of Worlds. I have to find a comfortable farm spot. First, I'm going to try T14 City Square into T15 Terrace with 2 Watchstones, and I'm going to see how that feels. As for the helmet, I'm going to use Scarabs, Kirak missions, Gwenin, and Harvest influence swaps, along with Sentinel armor rewards. I hope it doesn't take very long. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.